Everybody, welcome back. Life in the Woods Renaissance with me, Sid, and I promised that we would continue on walking, and we would eventually get to a point where I found something, and we would cut back at the start of the next episode. So, there you are. Here we are. We have travelled a fair bit. We've travelled all the way across from here. There's a little bit of sea space over here, which is blank. We travelled across. We are actually back to the point just before that first nether portal. The second nether portal, the abortive one. Now, what I'm thinking about doing is I may just cut back and kind of skirt around and try and fill in some more. Just maybe like that for this episode before we go on. But I did say we'd come back when we found something. So I found something. Found a structure. I need to get back down. This is what happens when you jump up a hill to get a good view and then log out before you start recording the next episode. Actually, we don't need that yet. We're going to log back in again. So yeah, it's quite, you know, so the quality of some of these builds has got to be said. The quality of my ability, if that had been another one of those, then yeah, enough said. But this, I mean, look at it, it really does look dank and miserable, horrible, nasty. It really fits. It fits this theme, right down to the cypress door with the skulls on it. It really does fit. In terms of what it is, I think it's supposed to be a little church or chapel. We have got a fancy oak workbench. We have got this, which is a smite for with some stones. We've got some. Don't think I've got that one actually, so we're definitely having those. Well, we're going to have most of it. Hardened leather, yeah, why not? We can put that. We can find a home for it. Put it that way. So you. What was that I just threw in there? Doesn't matter. Didn't look important. Okay, and those need to go in. What else did we have? Smite, bones. What are the seeds? Bell pepper. Strange. I almost feel like, what is that? The Church of the Forgotten. I almost feel like that should be this. I've got one of these. I don't really need to take it. I certainly don't need to take it and ruin the overall look of this place. There's no hidden secrets about in here, is there? No. Okay. Well, so yeah, I mean, the thing I love about this, if you can get, it's probably easier to tell from above, is the use of the iron railings to get that kind of going on the roof there. It really does work really well. I'm going to try and not say really anymore. In terms of shrubs, what were you, by the way? Club brush. You are a wetlands, so you would be in there. I think I've got that. I'm guessing I picked that. Oh no, there we go. Club brush. Wetlands. I've got no idea which one's got wetlands in it. We'll stick it in there for now, because we got more flowers. I know I did promise that I wouldn't be going mad on the flowers, and you know, I have managed for the most part to completely ignore that promise. So we are doing really well for flowers actually, but what I want to do is just try and do a little bit, if I can try and clear more of this map, so the next time we come out to explore we can go a different direction, or at least, if not a different direction from here, I'd like to be able to unveil this way, if you like, so kind of fan out from there and zoom around, and a similar kind of affair. So yeah, it was a long journey to get to here, a very long journey, and as I say, that's the only. I mean, the thing is, I was walking through quite a few biomes that were not conducive to searching, because they were Hello. You boys been a whacking off in my tool shed? The unfortunate fapping sound of the slime. Okay, yeah, so obviously got to keep my eye open. But I didn't see a great deal, but I am trying to, a lot of it was through woodland, and the moment these areas, these open areas, whether it's be plains or desert or any open area with not much foliage on it, it seems ideal for finding stuff. The moment you get into this kind of realm, well, which way do I want to be going? I want to be going that way, where you hit, starting to find trees and stuff. Then visibility obviously gets lower, and it becomes harder to see things. And yeah, so there's a possibility that I have completely walked past stuff. And if we have, c'est la vie. No biggie. We haven't actually lost anything. We've just not seen something that we might have seen. Now the one drawback with that is if you do miss something in this pack, the ruin setup is such that once a ruin is spawned, for the most part you're very unlikely to see one for upwards of, in some cases, well, in one or two of the really big ruins that I've checked, because I have looked at the ruins files to try and work out how they did things for my own pack. You are looking at Winterberry, got one, already got it. You're looking at hundreds of thousands of blocks. So the basic idea, I believe, is actually to say, once a ruin is spawned, it doesn't spawn again. That's it. You get one of some of them. Others you only have to travel maybe 20 or 50,000 blocks to get them to repeat. So that's not I've got those. That's not the end of the world, is it? 20, 50,000 blocks, we can live with that. Not. But that is why you sometimes have such difficulty finding ruins. They are set to only occur every so often, and once you've seen them, you're not going to see them again for the most part. That's why Vintage Beef had so much trouble finding ruins in towards the end of his. Well, he's still doing an LP of it at the moment, but he's struggling with his exploration stuff. So, yeah, he's. If you look in the code, it's very simple to work out why such things are the case. I suppose is what I'm trying to say. Now, that said, my preference, whenever you're in an area and you've got something like this particular feature, like a big hill, my personal advice is get high, and then it's get up high. Oh God, I'm going to have people harassing me now, telling me that I was encouraging the kids to get stoned or something. I mean, get up high on, get a good view, not the other kind. So you can see around you for miles, and well, not miles, for blocks, for 10 chunks maximum, basically. But at least you can actually see for a good distance, and if you can use things like trees, then you stand a pretty good chance, especially with the shaders, of finding things, that are otherwise difficult to see. All right, that could have ended nasty. Okay, what we got this way? Sheeps, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Of course, the drawback to getting up high, carefully what I'm saying now, is you do have to come down, get down again. Anyway, I am going to continue just pushing around. I'm going to push up this way, and then maybe I might try a bit of a loop. I don't know exactly how I want to do this. I'll be brutally honest. I mean, the obvious way to go is to head out this way and just rattle straight out over there, get the boat out, go across that water, and then loop back on myself, and maybe just do it that way. I'm thinking I may go back to that middle portal that we put in and see if we can respawn the portal in the in the Nether in the same place. Worst case scenario, we can't. You know, it's no loss. But yeah, so see you in a bit. All right. Well, we've come right back across here, and I've just spotted on the horizon. I've picked up this horse. I've literally only just got him down there, but I spotted on the horizon a village. I don't know if the village has anything interesting. I have stopped. I put my clipboards away in a bag just to stop me collecting flowers. Yeah, because the bags are almost full anyway. Oh, this one has got a blackie. Come on, get down here. This one has got a blacksmith's. Okay. Anybody home? What we got? Ash, apples, bread. Take those. They're worth probably having just around the place. But for the most part, most part that was pretty pants. Yes, your village is rubbish. We shall not return. Ever. However, there's another village over there. There's one thing I've noticed when I've been doing the ruins work for Nomad is that the village spawning is actually a damn sight more common than we give it credit for. Certainly when you have biomes aplenty. I don't know whether it is a side effect of having BOP installed or not, but it certainly does seem to be the case that still biomes aplenty, and you'll see lots and lots of villagers, and we need to refresh that. I think this is only a titchy village though. This is really a really rubbish village. And yeah, even smaller. Oh well, we're still looking for structures rather than anything else, and as I say, just trying to fill in areas of this map, so we can probably go and have a little look that way, just to fill in that way, and then maybe cut back on ourselves with a bloody swamp in the way, which it's always the case of it. I go and get a horse and the terrain changes. Either that, or you know, the computer decides to start lagging on terrain gen and I don't ride the horse, or whatever it may be. Usually something comes along to make horse riding impractical. Yeah, but we've got plenty to choose from. So and this guy's he's not the fastest horse, but in some ways that may actually be a bit of a bonus, because I'm less likely to ride him, you know, into a wall, or more importantly a ravine. Yeah, so anyway, continuing onwards, and I will see you soon. And here we are now. I've already been past here, and I don't recall seeing this at all. I've seen one of these before, I think. I don't think the actual thing is new, but I just managed to. Oops, maybe I could have done that instead. Yeah, log turner, gold pickaxe and bones. You know what? I'm actually not that interested in any of that. I've seen those before. It's just a fairly small ice biome thing. Now I'm thinking head all the way across on this ice biome, because shall we say that there's a certain viewer who will not forgive me when I see a snowy biome if I don't at least make a token effort to find a certain, you know, type of bird that comes dressed for dinner. Was that cryptic enough? I do not know. But it's also ideal horse territory, so it would be kind of silly not to take advantage. And these big horrible woods here and not so good when you're wanting to traverse them. For one, they are absolute mob magnets, and they're a bit of a pain. Hey, steady on there. Bit of a pain to work with. So right, Get off, then. Don't you wander too far. So yeah, I'm going to continue looking around a bit. I'll use the speed of the horse to its my advantage, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, we're getting a little bit close back to the portal here. I've just kind of cut straight across here. A little bit in the middle there that we've not covered, but you know, I can't cover the entire map, mate. It's huge. But look what we found. The evil altar. This is actually very clever use of chisels, because obviously we've got Grimstone from Chisel and Bits, and then what you've got there is Roadline and Tyrian plate, and then more Grimstone, and then more of that, and yeah, it's actually very clever use of the feature. I don't know whether there's anything here, whether there's anything worth half inching, but seeing as this is this is the most I've seen in a long time, I'm having it. It's mine. Okay, I don't think there's any. Oh, we'll have you as well. There we go. And a bit of white line. You're mine too. Because we'll have that as well. They're Pam's candles. They're black apparently. The strangest colour black I've seen in a long time, but there you go. It doesn't appear to be anything of any real value other than the small item itself. So yeah, that was it. That was the grand total of what we found there. If we get our blocks bag, we can put our Tyrian and that back, and the loamy dirt. And if we get our brown bag, we can go and stick our road line. That doesn't want to go in there. So these plants, by the way, I'm not picking that. They're just, you know, getting picked up as we travel. So yeah, I've been a good boy now. I am doing as I promised. As I didn't. Well, there's very little room left in my bags for one. So yeah, that doesn't help. So I think from here we are going to try and find the portal, which is somewhere off down this way, I think. Judging by the wow, there's some interesting spawny caves. Some of these areas, you know, you see them and you think, man, if I'd have spawned here, I would have had iron and this and that, and but you know, there is often very little point in having regrets, because they don't solve anything. You can't change the past. The past is fixed, and unless of course you believe in time travel. Well, actually, no. Believing in time travel doesn't actually allow you to change the past. You actually have to believe in time travel and then actually build a working time machine. So a little bit more complex than just having a belief. But yeah, so let me try and find I see you bugger. Those things. One of those nearly killed my Oss. The Oss, by the way, I had to leave back. You know, he doesn't travel well in that's Turkey Tail. He doesn't travel well in boats. He's not you know, he gets seasick, and you know, he's just not a good horse to take with you on a boat trip. And I just see something interesting. You look out the corner of your eye, and it's almost like the detail is sometimes what catches your attention. Not what's going on about you, but just something, a flash of colour or something that seems wrong somehow, that it shouldn't be. Hello, we found you. Right, now here's the question. If I go through, are we going to end up back? Yes, we did, is the answer. Which way? Hang on. I think it's that way. Maybe I should put a sign on saying that way back to spawn. Yeah, I'll see you when we get back. Anyway, we're just going to take a long walk now and go back home and have a look at what we got. Decide what we're going to do with all these plants. Work out how we're going to do the plant thing. And yeah, back in a mo. Alright, so we're back. And obviously we have got an awful lot of plants already here, and kicking around there, and here. Probably a few kicking around in some of these chests as well. Gardens, if nothing else, and yeah, all sorts of things. Onion seeds from plant. These are all from the plant mega pack. So these are all plant. That's garden trees, but all except some of them, which aren't. In which case, they're from other things. And there's probably a few scattered around elsewhere as well. So I think the first thing we need to think about is cataloguing what we have and getting them separated out. And let me just go. I don't know where. Yeah, I also need to think about doing a kennel for those guys, because they're just sat there barking away like dogs. So let's have a look at what I'm talking about. We have got the Epiphyte, this one. So this is the first whole lot of things, and the very first item in the thing is bamboo. Well, we haven't got any bamboo, so we'll skip bamboo, but we'll stick a chest down. So there, chest, that's bamboo chest. And then we go like 3 like that. I'm just going to kind of hammer these out loosely for the time being. So after bamboo we have beech, and we have sea lavender. So there's 2 items from beech in one of these bags, probably the lime one. There's some ground cover, let's have a look. Then again, possibly not, who knows. It's sorted by thing, and that was not the right bag. So let's have a look. Cactus, desert, ferns, floating, okay, not that one. Purple, fungus, let's just do a quick short. Epiphytes and shrubs, and obviously that, okay, not that one. So that only leaves one left, and that is this one here, which has got beech, sea lavender, beech, sea sandwort. Then we're into bushes. So this one is a beech chest, and we probably have we got any more sticks or logs or anything kicking around over here? Anything I can use at all? Doesn't actually matter. I can actually, you know, make sticks. I'm just trying to be effective-ish, you know. So there's 6. I mean, that's not enough by a long shot, but it'll get us started. So we can pop a sign on these, and they go. That is bamboo. That is beech. And then the next item in the list is berry bushes. Okay, bang, berry bush. And I know I picked up some of those because I remember seeing them. And we've got loads more. There's beauty and snowberry, beauty berries. I think it's got to be made up, Shazza, hasn't it? And then we can just come back here and get another 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's not ideal that we're going backwards, but you know. And I don't know what this is going to be, so getting ahead of myself kind of here. After berries, we've got cactus. Okay, no. Cactus. And cactus is actually complete. We have all of the cactuses, cacti even. I don't know which bag they're in though, that's a problem. Which bag were my cactuses in? Hello, cacti. If I were a cacti, where would I be? And we're not in there. I'm in one of these, obviously. You know, cactus, 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 cactus. So, yeah. And what we'll end up with then is a chest with each of the specific, and there's only 9 items. I mean, it's a bit wasteful in some respects, but I've got the chest made, so because that's cactuses, and then the next thing is desert. So cactus is done. We don't need any more of those. We carry on doing that. Now, what I'm thinking is wherever we build this, it doesn't really matter specifically. I was thinking maybe I don't want it to be too far away. Are you pinching my dirt blocks? You are, aren't you? Where you go? You pinched one of my dirt. I know you did. I could see you. You were walking around with it. But where did you pinch it from? Anyway, oh well. So I was thinking maybe out, because obviously we've got the village over there. We've got a fairly big expanse of land here, and we can get kind of a meandering build. Or we could go into the desert and do it. There's plenty of places to go and build something, and the idea is I want something that's like a. If you've ever been to like a butterfly house or something, one of these tropical garden places, that is kind of what I'm after. So after cactus, we've got coral, and I know we have none of that at the moment, so there we go, coral. After coral, we have aquatic crop, and I should probably do this as well, just to keep them saying there's an aquatic crop. The aquatic crop, where the hell did I put my aquatic crop? Oh, there. Cantella, sacred lotus, water spinach, watercress. So I've got 4 items, I believe, out of that lot. Let me check. Cantella. Oh, we've got Asian rice as well. There should be, yeah, wild rice, Asian rice. Wild rice, Asian rice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, they obviously the seeds, you plant those. So that's what I want to do. I'm going to get on and just sort out that. Then we can go and get all of the plant stock from elsewhere that we've got. That can come over. We can get that sorted out. This is not going to be ideal. We need a better space for this. So let me, before we start getting any further into this, let me have a think. I'll work something out and we'll be back in a moment. All right. I've done a little bit. I'm just having a little wander around out here, just seeing what we got. So I know we've got sea oats and stuff. Just seeing what's actually on our doorstep in the plant department. High tide bush we've got, and I'm going to show you what we've been up to in a moment. But I've moved all of the plants from the plant mega pack. Sea lavender. I have no idea if I have that one or not. So we'll grab it. I'm fairly certain I have. Sea oats, shimmering water. Oh, I'm fairly certain we haven't got that one. That would ring a bell. Really, it would like be going clang-a-lang-a-lang. Smooth aster. Yeah, possibly. I think that's ringing a few bells, but we'll grab a little bit while we're here. That is, I've definitely got that one. So yeah, it's just try and catch them all. I couldn't resist when it came to naming last episode with the thingy, bird of paradise. That really is suggestive to me that we've sort of something we need to get. Dusty Miller. You see, a lot of these I've probably picked up on previous occasions as you wander around. I know I've got that. And then just thrown them down. Yeah, that'll do us now. Plenty of time to go around hunting the various plants, but I just thought we'd have a little wander around before we head back, and I'll show you what we've got and where we are, and you know how much we've sorted and yada yada. So what I have done down here is I've opened up these archways, and I've got a vaulted, well, relatively vaulted. I can't go any higher because that's farmland directly above end here, which is why some of this is so well lit, because some of this area is actually transparent to light. Yeah, it's not perfect. So what have we got? We've got multi-variety, single varieties, beech. We've got some beech stuff. That's Dusty Miller and sea lavender. So if we jump over to here and go all the way back, apologies for the clicking, it's kind of inevitable. Beech, so we go, beech. So I've got all of the bamboo, and this is what we got basically. So bamboo, beech and berry bush. We've got all the berry bushes, we've got all of the bamboo, it's just the beech that is missing. And that was Dusty Miller, so that's one we didn't have. And as I say, I thought we had sea lavender, but you know, now that will fit perfectly in there because there's 9 in each category. Then we go on to, we've got single variety or multi variety. We've got the Nemesia, which incidentally, because I've been kind of reading these, there's a few that are a little, I've got Nemsia, not Nemesia. I think I've also got some of these spelt wrong, but it doesn't matter because they're only labels for me, so we'll live. So we've got to go all the way to the multis, and we're going to look for the Nemesia. Is it Nemesia? Is that how you pronounce it? I have no idea. I know very little about flowers. Nemesia, I would now I think one of them was a fruit punch, wasn't it? It was, no, that's juicy fruits, and that was shimmering. Okay, stop being fruit punch. That was juicy fruits, and that was a shimmering water Nemesia. Okay, and then we got a plains and a single bird of paradise. Single variety, of course, being a huge thing. I haven't actually got a single bird of paradise. And then the smooth aster, which is a plains variety, and yes, we got that one already. So in terms of what we got, that we have got a fair amount. We've got all the cactus, we've got some of the land crops here which are showing up, and sorry, aquatic crops. We've got some land crops and desert stuff, epiphytes, ferns, all of the floating ones. I think, yeah, that's complete, that chest. Multiflowers, azaleas and begonias, bellflowers, carnations, and celosia, columbines, daisies and dahlias, or dahlias, depending on how you. We've got the delphiniums, we've got the geraniums, and we've got the gladioli. Oh, none of those. I've not seen those. Lupines, Nemesia and marigolds, roses and tulips, single flowers, forest, fungus and grasses, the ground cover and immersed plants, jungle plants, what was that, mountain and plains, that is savanna and saltwater, which I haven't got any saltwater stuff, shrubs, vines and wetland. And then I've got a whole load of chests in here, less one. I need to stick one down. Makes the old, I did the old trap chest thing, and I think that well, you also need to go. And I just need to double check that I've not got any dark spots. I don't think I have. Good. So yeah, that is that stuff done. What I'm thinking, one of the things I think I desperately need to do, I don't know how many, I've only got 2 of them though. I'm going to need to kill some endermen, because I think I desperately want to get the old ender chest going. But more importantly, I would like an ender backpack, which requires an ender chest. So the idea being is, I think I will be able to put all of my backpacks into the ender chest and then use the ender backpack to access all of my backpacks, so it's kind of backpackception going on. Lavender shortbread, sounds lovely. Let me sleep. So next episode, I think I'm going to make a start on the display for all of the plants, and I sprint out of here because I did come out of here and had a creeper drop on my head once. It wasn't fun, as you can imagine. You know, having a creeper drop on your head is seldom fun in my experience. But yeah, it's nice to be back home again. We'll possibly go out and do a little bit more exploring in a few episodes time, but in the meantime I'm going to kind of plan out what I wish to do with my little display, where I want it to be, and yeah, the world should be good and happy. I mean, we've got way. I heard that, and I heard the spider and saw the skeleton. Hello, skeleton. Hi. Die. And you really need to stop as well. So, yeah, I think that's not bad progress. I had a little visit out. We've not seen a great deal in the way of ruins, but as I say, I'm beginning to. I kind of expect that to a degree. I want to just check on the safety of my my citizens. I ought to not be carrying my sword ready to hit things. Hello, sir. How are you? Oh, I don't know whether I mentioned, we did get a new resident in the village. Hello. I really ought to name this guy, didn't I? And what I should probably do is, if I were to, I need to swap back to silk, because we shall take out this, and maybe can they fit through a too wide gap? I can't remember. Get out. Go on. Get out. Get out. Go do some work. Bloody slackers. Spawning in here. No intentions of actually doing any real work. I tell you, it's shocking. It's shocking, the iron golems today. Oh God, I've got to get away from that. Iron golems today. What they do. It's just shocking. But so we got, this is eggplant dude. Oh, this guy is good. He's possibly a keeper. Cranberry is difficult. Where? I don't know whether we've got any more. This is the problem, because there shouldn't be that many. This is clay pattern stamp. He's boring. No, not boring, but hey, oi. Pear sapling, yeah, not brilliant. Oh, you're rip-off merchant extraordinaire, aren't you? But yeah, it's village seems to be doing quite well, really. What were you? Oh, yeah, I've just seen you, haven't I? But on that note, I think we shall call it an episode. Yeah, you are a definite keeper. Oi! Oh yeah, you're. Oh man, go! Yeah, we'll call it an episode, and until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.